So this is it. Day 1 of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility?
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Yeah, by the way, welcome to WWE 2K22, and now this is a part of my story, my character story. So yes, the same thing that happened for Kurai, like shortly after, will come out to me from what you're looking at. So here we go. Because since I'm a nice guy, I'd rather stick up for someone who likes to go on, just to say, because who knows, they actually care for some reason.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's alright in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
Oh, come on! That's rude! Okay, just like in the women's division, but this is the men's division, you get to choose your very own background if you want to know. So, an MMA fighter, a gritty and battle-tested cage fighter. You know how to handle yourself in just about any situation, but no opponent or training camp can compare to this challenge. Will you stand out and become the next MMA to WWE success story, or tap under the pressure of the WWE universe? There are the attribute bonuses, the arm, leg power, technical submission, and defense. So notable MMA superstars, Bobby Lashley, Riddle, and Brock Lesnar. So the pro athlete, after making it to the highest levels of college and professional football, your gridiron career ran its course and you're looking for a new challenge. Will your athleticism and years of training in one sport translate to another? Or will you discover that the challenge of becoming a WWE superstar is too much to tackle? The attribute bonuses: agility, body durability, and grapple offense. Notable athlete superstars is Roman Reigns, King Corbin, Baron Corbin, and Goldberg. This one here is the indie. After training under two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, you paid your dues on the indie scene, honing your craft until WWE scouts took notice that you've been proving yourself on the small stage. The spotlight will only get bigger. Do you have what it takes to make the jump from indie prospect to WWE superstar? Attribute bonuses: aerial offense, grapple reversal, technical submission, and offense. So the notable indie superstars is Kevin Owens, Tommaso Ciampa, and Drew Gulak, who nobody likes. And here comes the background, which is the actor. From television to movies, you made a living in entertainment but have yet to break out and become the star you believe you are destined to be. With a chip on your shoulder and something to prove, will you flip the script and get your big break under the bright lights of the WWE Universe? The tribute bonuses: recovery, movement speed, and stamina. The notable actor superstars is The Miz, John Cena, and R-Truth. So, yeah. And of course, my character's background has something to do with football. Of course, in real life, that I dreamt of wanting to play flag football is kind of like my second forte to that of basketball, which is second to that of floor hockey. So I'm more like the pro athlete in the background. So yeah, this is my characters. Besides Kurai, who has played in pro athlete in soccer, my character did play with back when somewhat in college football. I mean, not easy to make it the pros, but wanted to try something else, and not to mention hearing the words of advice from my very old coach, Coach Sears. So yeah, this is one, this one. So yeah, this one. So definitely that's how you make a living. So if you excuse me, I'm going to do a little bit of a time skip. So anyways, here we go. A time skip.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk? What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
I think I got them from what I had from the email about Corey Klein. Was kind of a little bit uncalled for in my part, so that was my fault. Oh, that kind of... Yeah, I'm trying to be a ladies' man, but sometimes it kind of doesn't, like... I should have known better when it comes to those who say, this is the one who is in charge, who goes by the name of Corey Klein, who got you to transfer by coming here to the Performance Center in Orlando. So, yeah. So, once again, 5 new baby lambs on the farm says you only live once. Okay, not bad. The Paragon JP, never compromise. Even when others claim they are worthy of your time, they are not. Ouch. Tasha Tastic, question for any fellow WWE fans. Best era. Best era. Gonna get a lot of stands for attitude, I'm sure, respect, but give me the era that gave us legends like Ric Flair and Jerry Lawler any day. Hashtag golden era. I hear you, but don't leave my Macho Man out of that convo. Hashtag, oh yeah. As head recruiter at the PC, I'm always looking for new talent, including anyone who is interested in a lucrative career in security. HMU might have a gig. Corey Klein, that email, like, oh, I thought it was a man, but it's a woman. I kind of got a little off the target when, like, yeah, that was my fault. Triple H. He says, just had an all-brand meeting with the general managers from WWE NXT, Smackdown, and WWE Raw. The WWE Universe is in for some exciting stuff. Hashtag for the fans. Doing our best to deliver the best in sports entertainment, boss. Wow, you're always sucking up, says Mandy Rose. Personally, never have time for it. Too busy managing hashtag WWE Raw and making my brand better than yours. William Regal says, I see the kids are fighting again. Kids. looking forward to having you as part of the WWE family. I emailed over instructions for your first day of training at the PC. Don't be late for orientation. I'd leave some extra time for parking and checking in with security. Right. I've got to be aware. So, if you excuse me, I'm going to do a little time skip, because it'll be quick for you guys, but a little longer for me. Why? Because I am the master of time spacing reality of this entire channel. Likes to time skip because it'll be quicker than you can say, oh wow. By the power invested in me, we are skipping right now. All right, we are now back. So, told you it was a quick jump. Pretty quick for you guys, just really long time for me. So, yay! So, this takes place, remember when I said this, shortly after when Kurai was doing her thing, well, because of, you know, from her accomplishments, because I came in shortly after her, so it took quite some time, and I was able to make my way through here, so yeah. Here is Hector Flores, and that is Paragon J. Pierce. So, two of these guys. So, let's say, before we go to do that, let's attribute. Just remember, I have that season pass, and it gives me this Superstar Attribute Points. So, yeah, also it'll check you, see, on the striking, grappling, aerial running, submission, defense, and resilience. So all of them like level 1s. But the higher the levels you go, the better chances you get. So I'm kind of playing on the hard difficulty. So I have no idea how this goes, or more like the legend difficulty, which will be my first time. So why not? And get myself destroyed. Hooray! Can hardly wait. What do you know? Resilience and defense. That works. And look at that, an overall of 87. Not too bad. All right. Here we go. Let's first. So my character finally introduces to two people who we've never met before, and they are brand new. So this one is Hector Flores.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
He Hispanic. Definitely, of course, and I would like to say thanks. Of course, I am talking to members of the new corporate ministry, if you want to know, but they find my storyline interesting, especially Rosalina standing right next to me, as if you can tell on the comic strip visual novel thumbnail, which she will always be there, I guarantee you that.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
Oh, really? I chose American football.
I chose football. American, to be clear.
Yeah.
I had no interest in all that running they do in soccer. Plus, I love the physicality of football.
I can see how that relates to wrestling, but how'd you end up here?
Well, let's just say I'm looking for a challenge. But since I'm in a mixed blood race, I mean, being part Lumar Star being, part Kryptonian, out part Saiyan and all that, is something that really happened. So also, this is before I became a double champion. The first time in the men's division on NXT, Raw, and Smackdown. So I'm looking for a new challenge. I mean, this is the ultimate Arkhamverse, and this is a part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth. So this is episode 1 in the men's division. You saw in episode 1 in Kurai's story. This is my character story, episode 1. So remember, both the men's and the women's division differ different story paths. Remember that. It's not the same, it's different. Of course, leads to one same goal, to become a champion.
I love playing football, but I just kind of got burnt out going from college to the pros and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back, and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard or harder than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that, and I respect everything that WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. But there have been a lot of guys who crossed over successfully from football to wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
I like your determination. Now let's see if you have what it takes to get the ball in the end zone.
Oh, I like him. I like Hector Flores. Muy bien, compañero. Muy bien. What is mi hermano? So that is Paragon J. Pierce, the people I've met in the Performance Center. Like I said, this happened shortly after because Kurai came in first and I came in second for like quite a while ago. So I would say like, I don't know, perhaps like somewhere like between a few to several months to almost a year, perhaps.
Hey, who are you?
Even though I am I'm a nice guy and written for that in real life. I mean, it's not easy to meet those in people, but why not need to meet them in person? Because I know the friendship is magic thing kind of works, but it doesn't work for everyone. So you have to work harder to improve.
First day training here. It's nice to meet you in person. Since I transitioned from football to wrestling, I've been watching a lot of your matches from Japan. And when I heard you were here, I was pumped to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, well, you better act fast since I don't plan on being here too long.
Why is that?
Why?
Because they should have never sent me here to begin with. I don't belong in the same place as someone just crossing over from football or some stupid former mascot. If you haven't met that goon yet, don't bother.
Well, I may have heard of Paragon Pierce. I mean, when he did wrestling back in Japan, but I would not be underestimated.
Don't underestimate me just because I come from another sport. Besides, I wouldn't be the first wrestler to transition from football.
Yeah, well, I kind of wish you were the last. You talk a good game, but when this is over, you'll be running back to whatever team you were cut from.
I've never run away from a challenge, and that's not going to change now. I look forward to proving you wrong.
I've been playing football ever since. Whether it's flag football, tackle football, you name it. I mean, nothing's going to stop me from what's coming into. I mean, tell that my old football coach knows I'm capable more than just playing football, so I thought I might try out as a new challenge back then. And that is Chase. Yeah, I think Melee Fanny Fan kind of heard about a guy named Chase, so this is where I get the chance to meet him up in the first place.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Yeah, I think he kind of knows about my little background of football.
Thanks. You're a football fan?
No, not really. I just liked your team's colors. Big purple fan. That'll be the color of my gear when I get to WWE. But anyway, I actually have an athletic background too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really?
Really?
Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Even though so he's kind of Lawler's charity case, but I wouldn't say that. I mean, I think he deserves to be here. I mean, whether for those who are underperformed or not, I think they say they actually have a pretty good chance if you want to be improving that's better than your best. So I actually learned how to want to be the best, but for now, I haven't learned how to be better. I just want to feel like I wanted to be the best, but for some reason, I think for those really need to know that they really do deserve to be here, such as Chase, this guy right here.
Even if Lawler helped get your foot in the door, you wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Ah, sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign your football card for me before you leave today?
Yeah. How does he know I was wearing kind of purple team colors back then? Because I have. I mean, who knows? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the other colors. I mean, usually wearing purple. I'm not saying it's like, but it's actually a pretty cool color of royalty. Sure thing. I didn't know he's actually like the color of the team colors of back in my football days.
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
I'm just messing with him. I mean, if you want an autograph signed, that's good. That's Coach Sears. That's my old football coach. He says, good luck on your first day of training. Keep your head down, give it 100%, and trust the process, just like what worked for you in football. I've done football back then. I'm in secret. And remember, this is like Star Wars. Green mask is light side. Red mask, which is the heel, which is dark side. It's definitely very much like Star Wars of this entire game. It is really much like Star Wars. So I say, thanks, Coach, but don't know if all that worked out for me in football. Otherwise, I might be still playing. Maybe it's time I do things differently. My coach says, fair enough, but whatever you do, just stay out of trouble. I'm going to earn everyone's respect, just like Kurai did. And the same way she did is the same way I'm going to follow. It's strange, which I'm kind of following in her footsteps, but it's true. And second thought, you're right. I'm going to grind this out and earn everyone's respect the hard way, just like I did in football. No shortcuts. Wow, they have something in common, football and soccer. I mean, you know what they say. When it comes to soccer, you got to go to the extreme measures to be a pro athlete, especially in football. Very much indeed.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're going to start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Well, why not? I mean, I'm going to be trained under by Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg, members of D-Generation X, dude. Woohoo! Oh man, I like Chase. Don't be. He's a modest guy. I mean, he's kind of like has the heart of a teddy bear, but I know he's like. I think he is an okay guy in my book. Hector Flores, definitely I know where he's from Mexico. And Paragon J. Pierce, who got transferred from Japan, training here. Well, I think he's a challenge. So he did mention something about not lasting long. I think I can show Paragon J. Pierce a thing or two. I mean, this may be my first time here, but when it comes to football, I have to learn from what I have learned by ever since during my mixed martial arts, including street fighting techniques along with grappling.
Okay, let's get started.
Once again, well, this is episode 1, but of course I put on creative safe mode because the music is blocked out and it's really stupid. I don't know why they input music in the first place, which does not make sense to have a game such as this. Here we go! Ooh! They have been practicing a while. And here comes the Kinshasa, which is that knee strike, which is a strong style knee strike, which is it's kind of similar a little bit to a low drop kick with one leg, only it's the knee and not the leg. Of course, it is part of the leg, but it's just like with the knee. So very much. That is the slingshot spear, which is missed. The slingshot spear, like I said, is mostly of a tackle football move, which is not legal for football, of course, but with the when it comes to a spear, it's like making the tackle. That is the deadlift power slam. You grab your opponent and do a deadlift, like how many pounds you're supposed to do. And doing the deadlift and doing on the shoulder carry, and then you do a power slam. And that is the inverted figure 4 leg lock, is what I'm showing you. There is the pullback suplex right there. And there is the counter. And there is the misfire. There is the hammerlock and the arm breaker, which is the arm breaker snap. So, yeah. And once again, here comes the deadlift power slam. And that is the Fisherman Buster. And there is the wrist clutch kicks to the head. And there is the leg grab, and there is the fireman's carry, and going to that inverted Death Valley driver, also known as the Piper's Pit. That is the STO, or the Dark Matter. And there is the high-flying Purple Rainmaker elbow, or the Insane elbow. And there is that throat thrust strike. And there is the submission, and breaks off the submission. And there is the kicks to the lower back, clutching the wrist and putting it into a hammer lock and grabbing the other arm, stretching the other arm, clutching the wrist, and almost do like an arm breaker. Sports science, it's kind of like my thing. Ow. think the new corporation is absolutely, like, really impressive what they're hearing on my storyline. And there is that slingshot spear. Even Quinella. Yes, I mean, fine, she wants to hear the whole story, but be glad that Rosalina just decided to join because not only she just wanted to do what from part of Goku Black Steel, but because she wanted to be there for me. Of course, they have Android 21 over there from the RWO. And so, what is Black Mass? Simple. It's an inverted roundhouse 360-degree turn from what you just saw, also known as Black Mass. That is a spin kick, a roundhouse 360-degree turn, and a powerful roundhouse kick, which is called Black Mass. You lights out and then you'll fade into black, which is why they call it Black Mass. That is the Claymore, which is a powerful drop kick, like to a thrust of a punch compared to a left jab in boxing, except it's very much more damaging. And there is that deadlift military press. So unbelievable. There's that the inverted figure 4. And here comes the spear, waiting to cut my opponent in half. And there's your spear, and there is the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Goodbye. Wow. That was impressive. I mean, wow, I never thought usually that the new corporate ministry members are absolutely astonished. And yes, I do win a date. Yes, Urza Scarlet finally gets to win a date with me because of that the Dusty Cup NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So the decisions you made during this storyline have changed your alignment. See that? That is how it is. I wonder what does Paragon J. Pierce have to say about it.
Before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not going to give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
Ouch. Is that what you're going to tell Triple H, or a classic excuse, or you shouldn't be? Like I said, the choices you make will affect the entire story. So you gotta make certain you gotta be really careful of what you choose.
Cool. Is that what you're gonna tell Triple H? Because he probably want an explanation for why the hottest free agent signing since AJ Styles just lost to a nobody.
Triple H wasn't watching our match. The coaches just say that to scare you rookies.
Well, they mention about the camera over there while watching it from Stamford, Connecticut.
You think so? Because I'm pretty sure after I beat you, I looked up at the camera and saw it zooming in on me. Probably Triple H wondering who this rookie was who just showed him they're wasting a crap ton of money on an overhyped bust.
I hate to say this, but I have to agree from what is worth. Well, why would you waste a really bad money for an overhyped bust for such a guy who has a lot of talent, who comes from pro athletic football?
Face me when it really counts, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Here's the thing. I think it already did, and we saw what happened. But I'm happy to give Triple H a replay anytime.
Even though he is one of the dirtiest players. Triple H, that is. Of course, my gosh, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. I would say he is a Hall of Famer, but I'm not 100% certain, but if he is, he is. And would you look at that? Yeah, that's Road Dogg. Head back to my old stomping grounds this week for training. Let's see if any of these rookies at the PC can hang with the goddess. Okay, I'll hang with you. I'll hang with you in the ring. Nothing personal unless. Not interested on anything outside the ring, says Alexa Bliss. WWE Asuka will be at the PC too, and I need a partner to take her on in a mixed tag. Want to step up to the plate? You know, at least be glad that Kurai isn't watching, but she knows that even though if I'm kind of a ladies' man, I mean, being in a mixed tag team match for my first time, I'm in. I mean, what's the worst that can happen between me and Kurai? Whether if she's in a mixed tag team match, I mean, let her be. I mean, it's kind of like meeting up with new people gives you improvement. I'll do it. Maybe it could lead to something bigger, like a mixed match challenge. She says, don't make me regret this. The Paragon JP says, if you need a team name, how about Beauty and the Beast? Good one. How about you team up with Asuka? Done. She knows what kind of talent I am from my time in Japan. Yes, I've heard about you, Paragon JP, J and Pierce. You think I don't... From a guy that's close to New Japan Pro Wrestling, you're sure pretty good. But you sure are kind of a cocky, even though I'm part Saiyan. Nobody is ready for Asuka and the Paragon JP. We'll show you who's ready. Mixed emotions. Remember, max fan rewards. The more fans you get, the better chances for you to unlock further into the storyline. So yeah, my first mixed match tag team challenge. Well, a mixed tag team match is more like it. So here we go. By the way, you gotta make if Paragon J Pierce accidentally or hits Alexa Bliss, that'll be an automatic DQ, and I would automatically win. Like it says, complete the match. The outcome will dictate where the story goes. So do not hit a lady, because otherwise there's going to be bad news. He's got to be really careful. Otherwise, I win by default in DQ. Fisherman Buster. There's the words dirty pin. Remember, dirty pin is you put your something about putting your legs on the ropes for hopefully if the referee doesn't see it, but the referee will see it and will stop the count, so be aware. And there's the German suplex. Here comes the ripcord lariat. Here's the dragon screw, and there is the hammerlock arm breaker stretch. Here comes the clover leaf. Ooh. When it comes to the clover leaf, it really hurts. There's the deadlift power slam. Yes, that's strong when it comes to the deadlifting. If you do deadlifting for those back in football, that's how you do the deadlifts. Oh, the swinging hangman's neck breaker is what she did. And there's the rapid fire foot stomps to the chest. That's a leg snap. And then doing a stump puller. Right in the mouth. Wow. There's that penalty kick. Again with attacking on ruthless aggression. And there you go. Ooh. There's the mat slam. She just committed the Empress combo. Wow. Hiding behind her man, or hiding behind the man, or whatever. There's a Paragon J. Pierce. Jeez. And there's that German suplex. And there's the counter with the dragon screw. And there's the counter with the leg grab, and there's the dragon screw. Yes, the dragon screw really hurts. There's the neck breaker, and there is the butterfly lock, and going for that butterfly suplex will not get it. Oh, went to go for that move. And there is the deadlift military press right there. And drop. I think the new corporate ministry is absolutely impressed. I think for those who remember from WWE, such as The Undertaker and John Cena, well, I'm certain that John Cena might drop a visit to the RWO, but I'm pretty certain if that might happen. And Triple H might remember that seeing me is he's actually pretty good. I think he might have a future in this business when it comes to here in the Ultimate Arkhamverse, because everything in WWE is Arkham. Everything of WWE is Arkham because of any crossover of Japanese anime and too slow DC and Marvel, especially when it comes to Power Rangers and Super Sentai. There is that Samoan Blitz, which is almost similar to that of the Raging Demon by Akuma. It's multiple slaps. It's like getting hit by powerful miniaturized baseballs, and it hurts. It really hurts. Trust me, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts like in real life. Ooh. And there is that Claymore. And here's a tag team finisher. Wow, not enough. Drop, will ya? Wow. And there's the arm twist. Yeah, there's the arm twist. Oh, remember, in storylines, there's no stars. If it's not in a storyline, you get the stars with the credits thing. It works on universal mode. So just to let you know, remember it well. Not saying no, for that matter. Ooh. The clubbing right blows to the head, and yeah. And here is the heel hook, and yeah, turning your opponent's leg that's not supposed to bend that way, it really hurts. Remember, Paragon J. Pierce must not get disqualified, or else it's going to be bad news. Wow. A kick out at 1. Just not enough. Not impressed. Wow. That was impressive by Alexa Bliss. I'm actually in love. There's that Fisherman Buster. Or Fisherman Driver. Rogue kick. And look at me. Hey. Ow! I thought you can't see me. I guess you could. Too much for a 5-knuckle shuffle. There's that sling blade. It's a loop-de-loop around your opponent's neck and do a slam. Well, they're known as a sling blade. By switching arms from left to right. Oh! Oh no. Oh! DDT! Death drop technique. So much for that. No. To the knees. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Talk about a pressure cooker. Ooh. Again with the leg snap, and there you have it. And there is the Empress combo again. Oh! Going for that axe handle from the top rope, will not get it. Bionic elbow. And there is the Gargano escape. Oh my gosh, he's not. Get off! Oh no, should have not do that. But saw him coming. There's one. There's two. Three amigos. Ow. Ooh. Oh, I hate it when I... Wow, anticipated it, did you? There is that modified face buster or the X Factor. That is incredible. And there is... Oh, heads up! I noticed Jay Paragon Pierce saw that coming! And there is your scoop slam. Ooh. And it's back to the heel hook right there. Ooh, heel hook. Never give a chance to someone who like to do what? There's that hip attack. Again. Oh no. Nah, too slow. Judo. And here comes once again the Black Mass. Black Mass. And here comes the lasso from El Paso. Oh, come on. I'm pressing the wrong button. I swear I am not doing that. Taps out on the STF. Sorry, but you gotta go faster than me, Oscar, because not too quick. Quicker, but taps out before you try to break it up. That was not an easy way to do a mixed tag team match challenge thing, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Mixed emotions. Mixed emotions. Yeah. Another huge Titus O'Neil. Another huge football player for the alma mater. The orange and blue just keep winning. I said, if I was still lining up for my school, that game would have gone a whole lot differently. You'll get them next time, Coach Sears. No, it won't, and you're not in college anymore. You're in my world. Hashtag scoreboard. Ready to prove myself that I belong just like I did in football. And Titus O'Neil says, big talk from someone who's on the freshman team of WWE. How about I come down and face you in a football-style match? Whoever scores the most points in 10 minutes wins. Deal? Hoo-hoo! Why not? Means an Iron Man match. Sorry we couldn't get the job done on the field, Leonardo, but confident you'll take care of business in the ring. That's my coach. I love my coach. I really do. But he's definitely cheered me on. Let's see who is the better bench warmer in an Iron Man match. Red 39. Black 48. Green 19. Ooh! There's your super kick, and there's the German suplex combo. 1, 2, 3. A series of stomps to the head. There's the inverted figure 4. Slapstick. And there's a penalty kick. Ow! Oh! No, 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 no. You will not do that. Neck breaker going for that butterfly suplex. You can't see me, Titus O'Neil. How about a 5-knuckle shuffle? Oh! Wow. Toss over suplex. No. Try again. Judo! Looking for that deadlift power slam. Just not enough when it comes to when I mean not enough. There is the choking STO. And I know what STO stands for. It's kind of the strange name, which is, to be honest, for a wrestling move. So it's called Space Tornado Ogawa. So yeah, it's funny. It's a weird way to say that name, which is called Space Tornado Ogawa. No! Go! Get off! There's your attitude adjustment. Ooh, rapid fire punches. Like I said, if you want to score more pinfalls or this is an iron match rules. Regular match rules follows. However, a disqualification or a count out will be counted as a fall, so be aware. Wow, super kick from the front instead of the rear. Got any more in you? Yeah, I have the same stamina as Kurai, just like her. When it comes to my character, I know what to display of how to be the best. I didn't know what being better than best is, but I'm certain when it comes to that time, I will know what it means. Here comes the clover leaf. The clover leaf is putting your opponent's legs like that of a clover leaf move. And just not enough on the legs of it. Ow. Backbreaker. And then a toss. Trying to go for Suplex City. And here comes the thunderous clothesline. 5 minutes have passed and not a pin yet. Ooh. Ow. No! But I'll take you to Suplex City! Suplex City! Suplex City! And here comes Hell's Gate. That is similar to a triangle hold, but Hell's Gate can actually make an opponent bleed so bad. Yes, it's kind of like similar to that of a rear naked chokehold, but it's called Hell's Gate. So it's very... You can actually pass out from Hell's Gate so quickly. Wow. There's the pullback suplex. Oh, and anticipated that move. Just not enough. Ooh. Really? Can you? Off me! Just remember, a count out or a disqualification will be counted as a fall. Unbelievable. No! Really? Try again! Too slow! Wow! And got him. Please. Finally, and here comes the STF. And taps out of the STF. Wow. And here comes Black Mass. Wow.
1, 2.
Oh my gosh. Wow. The kick out at 2.75. Ow. Really? You gotta try again. At least I'm scoring more falls than he is. I think he's going to not reach to the end zone. Seriously, you gotta stop doing that. Ow. Ah! Finally, I got him, and guess what? It's back to the STF! And I finally end it for 3-0. That was not easy. That was not easy. Oh, wow. Yeah, going from this and that. Yeah, they'll be members of the new corporate ministry. I mean, now the first called the new Nexus, now the new corporate ministry, which is finally it, which is interesting for that. The bench warmer is no longer the bench warmer. Ha ha. Alexa Bliss says maybe there's actually some talent among these WWE PC rookies. You can hang anytime. Yes! Woohoo! I'm popular with her! Woo! There is an awesome sauce. I've been on fire. I was going to say the other one, but I'm not saying it. But I do believe we are going to stop here for the time being, and we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. So don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of the WWE 2K22 of the MyRise storyline? And as your main owner and founder of this entire channel of Leo's Let's Plays Alliance, and this is a part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth of this entire storyline, because it begins with episode 1. So anyways, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of WWE 2K22 of the MyRise storyline. Friendship is magic for everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye then.